Sing ooh la 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 la, come on yo. Ooh la la. Sing ooh la 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 la, come on yo. Ooh la la. Sing ooh la 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 la, come on yo. Ooh la la. Sing ooh la 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 la, come on yo. Come on yo. Come on yo. Ooh la 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 la, come on yo.
The women's rescue race. In another fantastic example of how lifeguards work day in and day out on the beach. The first swimmers race to the flags. They will touch their corresponding flag, which those lanes have already been predetermined. Once you see that touch, then it's the rescuers' turn. And they have very different ways of getting those fins and rescue buoys on, which are often called rescue cans. Monmouth. 4 teams in this race, and much like we saw earlier, they are trying to stack these team competitions. Then once they round the flag, those rescuers bring the first swimmers into shore, and those swimmers can kick as hard as they want or try other means. And then finally the last 2 team members carry the victim across the sand, and it's Monmouth County winning the women's rescue race. In fact, going 1-2 to add to that dominating team point total. But look at the overall standings. Monmouth with 4 teams in the top 6. LA County salvages a 3rd, but that'll take a bite into that team competition. Always a fan favorite and very spectator-friendly event, the beach flags. And this final includes the defending champion, Lucy Kohlhoff from Hampton. She's got 2 teammates, and you'll often see teammates work together once you get into the latter stages of a beach flag competition. They aren't able to see where they place the flags, which are technically a piece of garden hose. And let's listen.
You're in the hands of the starter. Players ready. Heads down.
Flags are about fast twitch muscles and the ability to react. DiDamaso from Monmouth eliminated. And all the competitors will go back, reset, and once their backs are turned, they'll reposition the flags. Every competitor has their own strategy, including Brianne Jakulski from Smith Point.
As long as you're running straight and your arms are staying at your side, you can like bump, but you can't ward off. You can't, you know, stiff arm somebody or try to impede their forward progress. So, I mean, my focus isn't really on the aggression and the contact. I'm trying to run straight. And of course, like, if you ever look at the girls, they're all 5'3" and down. So I'm the tallest one. I'm 5'7", so I look like a giant out there, and they're kind of just like, they're bumping me, but it looks like I'm the one bumping them because they're bouncing off of me.
You're in the hands of the starter. Players ready. Heads down.
Jakulski was second last year, right in the middle of the screen, and it seemed as though everybody went to one side. A heads-up and smart move from Megan Cabasino. Lucy Mullen from Hampton eliminated. You can see more than one woman going for the same flag, and Cabasino at the last second just veers to the left, and she stays in. Lucy Kohlhoff in the blue cap, second from the bottom of the screen, is the defending champion. Oh, and Kohlhoff veers in front of Cabasino. That is all legal as long as you do not impede the progress of any of the competitors. Calabrese from Hampton goes home. Another look at Lucy Kohlhoff, left-hand side of the screen. Cabasino gets a flag. Calabrese eliminated. Sandy Woodhead from Smith Point in the white cap. There's your defending champ, Lucy Kohlhoff. Right in the center, and Kohlhoff veering to her right again. Megan Cabasino from Long Beach. Her nationals is over, but a great result. 5th overall, just a step behind, and in beach flags, that cannot happen.
You're in the hands of the starter. Players ready. Heads down.
This is for 4th. A little bumping. Whoa, Kohlhoff there throwing the arm out. We'll have to see whether the officials have anything to say about that. A hug for Sandy Woodhead, but Lucy Kohlhoff, that usually isn't allowed. You're not allowed to telegraph moves like that. But the judges let her stay in, so now we are down to 3.
Players ready, heads down.
Jakalski in the center. Kohlhoff and Jakalski bumping. In fact, all 3 women with a little too much contact, I think. That's the 2nd run in a row. They allow a little bit of this in beach flags, but as I mentioned earlier, if you start really detrimentally affecting your competitor, and it seems that's what they're conferring on. And it turns out, after conferring, the judges have decided to rerun all 3. And Lucy Kohlhoff, that has just got to be, at times, that can be an automatic disqualification. Jakalski was in the center. She clearly had the line, but we've got all 3 running again.
Players ready, heads down.
Kohlhoff bumping and grinding all the way down, and she'll be eliminated, and that seems like a little frontier justice right there. That time running into Nixon, but she can't get the angle, and Lucy Kohlhoff, after winning last year, will get 3rd in 2014.
Ready, heads down.
Brianne Jakalski drops a shoulder, and this is more like men's beach flags, but the judges are going to let that stand. Brianne Jakalski from Smith Point, your champion, ahead of Josie Nixon from Sussex County. Lucy Kohlhoff, as I said, the defending champ, will finish in 3rd. That was a rough and tumble women's beach flags.
That was some incredible racing.
It was a very competitive field. It always is on the East Coast. And I knew that that was going to happen. It got a little rough out there, but that's what happens when you're all competitive, you know?
Congratulations, 2014 Beach Flag National Champion, Brianne Jakalski.
Thank you very much.
For the women, it was quite a tussle. I can't imagine what the men are going to bring next in beach flags.